1918, 13 schoolboys had a dream, a wish to enjoy life and play sports together as good mates. They first met in one of the boys' family homes in Burwood. The name of that home became their club's name, the Briars, and their first clubhouse was at Chook Yard. 85 years later, the Briars are still in Burwood. The clubhouse, however, is a little more welcoming.
And of course, sporting clubs have made a huge contribution, particularly in the last century, of getting the community involved in the playing of sport. And when you look at a club like the Briars Club, I mean, it's a wonderful tradition and a very, very special club. And that's really the underlying notion behind clubs of all kinds, in particular sporting clubs, that we get the chance to play sport and we get to play it with our colleagues and friends. And I was honoured in the last year to give a speech at Parliament House to help that club. My daughter plays for the club, and I've always played against it, more often than not getting beaten by it, I might say. I've always admired the tremendous tradition and history of that Briars Club, and happy to have made a contribution in any way I can to its future.
Hi, I'm Nick Bard-Jones. Last year I had the honour of being the guest speaker at the Briars Sporting Club annual dinner. I did a little bit of research before the dinner and was surprised to see the wonderful contribution that the Briars Sporting Club has made at sub-district rugby level, and I was also amazed to see that over 2,500 people are currently registered in sub-district rugby. But not only at that level of rugby, Briars have made a significant contribution to the state game here in New South Wales and also to the Wallabies. Indeed, they've had a number of Wallabies who've made a significant contribution to Australian rugby over the years.
The Briars is a sporting club. By that we mean the only way you can become a member is to play 2 years consecutive sport. The club continues to address many challenges. We look forward to building on our strengths and promoting the spirit of amateur sport as we head towards our one.
The Briars' first rugby team took the field in 1923, and today Briars rugby is played in the Metropolitan Sub-District competition. The club fields 4 teams, and the club's home ground is Rothwell Park at Concord. All players are welcome, and you will get a run. Of course, if you happen to be 100 kilos and can run the 100 in even time, you may even receive a little special attention. After humble beginnings way back in 1920, last season the Burwood Briars became the most successful club in the history of Sydney Shire cricket. In what has become a real team effort and the real measure of the club's strength, Briars have won the club championship 7 times in the last 11 years. In addition, our under-24s premiers won the Spirit of Cricket Award. Briars cricket is played in the keenly competitive Sydney Shires competition with no less than 5 grade teams, and matches are played on some of the finest turf wickets in Sydney. Everyone from school leavers to established players is welcome, and we'll guarantee you a wonderful time on and off the field. At both senior and junior level, Briars hockey has become the club's fastest growing sport. The highlight of our year, of course, being the selection of Mel Twitt and Michael McGann in the women's and men's hockey teams for Athens, our first ever Briar Olympians.
My name's John Price and I'm here to have a chat with Michael McGann, first Briar to ever play in the Olympic Games representing the Briars. You've been with the Briars now for about 4 seasons. How have you found your stay here?
I've had a great time. I came across and played with a few guys that I grew up playing hockey with. We've got a very good club with the men's and the women's program, and I really needed to improve my hockey back in 2000, and the move that I made to the club obviously worked. Got picked in the national squad the year after and have been in there since, and it's been a gradual development that I've had through the club over those 4 years.
And young guys who are considering playing hockey, what would you have to say to them?
Firstly, I'd say enjoy it. enjoy the people you play with, enjoy the actual the competitiveness, and work hard, because nothing comes easy to anyone. And like I said, if you do work hard, you get an opportunity to play for Australia, you may get to experience what I am going to be experiencing over the next few months.
That's fantastic, and on behalf of the club, congratulations.
Thanks very much, John.
So what's it like to play for the Briars?
Yeah, it's my first year at the Briars. I've just come out of school. First year that I really played any decent rugby, and it's just awesome to see the passion that all these guys play with.
And next year I'm turning 34, so that'll be my 17th season, which makes half my life spent with this club.
Briars is just a great place to be. It's actually one big happy family.
I think it's a really good place to learn and play hockey there. There's a lot of young players coming through, and I enjoy playing with them and help them develop.
Really enjoy playing with Briars. Good atmosphere there. We went through as minor premiers last year without losing a game and won the premiership.
Squash is one of the 4 major sports that you can play by joining at Briars. It's one of those rare sports that provides both cricketers, footballers and hockey players with the ability to maintain their fitness, their speed, their agility and their concentration all year round.
Hockey's now the largest sport in the club. We've got both male and female Olympians. I've been a Briar now for over 20 years, and it's fantastic that the club's so strong and that hockey's so strong within the club. So I can't say, if you want to come down and join the Briars, we're more than welcome to have you.
And she just absolutely loves it. It's a team it's a club in general that is really, really child friendly. They encourage the children to get on there and have a go.
Without a doubt, we are a very lucky club to have a facility such as Centra available to us. The standard of hockey that these children are able to play on this synthetic surface has been phenomenal. When we play against clubs who are still limited to grass, it's chalk and cheese.
The atmosphere at the club is fantastic. I've been here for over 20 years or so, and just competitive cricket, it's just a great place to be.
Due to playing with the Briars, I've had the opportunity to bowl to the Australians at net sessions down at the SCG, so it's been fantastic.
I joined the club when I was still at school, and I'm still here. It's over 25 years. Really enjoyed it. It's been tremendous sport. The level of sport is high.